So this is SQL Server Data Tools Business Intelligence Studio for Visual Studio 2013. That is, you get a IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment or Interactive Development Environment. Here one is we call it as either Interactive Development Environment or we say it as Integrated Development Environment. Like SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. So same thing is available here in the case of MSBI. For Microsoft Business Intelligence, it is available. So here you can develop 3 different types of projects. One is what? SSIS project, SSIS project, and SSRS projects. SSIS stands for Integration Services, SSA stands for Analysis Services, SSRS stands for here Reporting Services. We have here total 3 different set of tools. So they are going to be SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. We have their MSBI data tools. We say they are going to be SSIS and SSAS and SSRS. We have 3 things. See, business intelligence is a technique, we can say. We use it for transforming data into information. Why we need business intelligence? So business intelligence is needed to make quick decisions. You have to take better decisions in time. Quick decisions you have to make. In such cases, business intelligence is going to help you. It's going to help you. So business intelligence is required in the case of the CEOs, CTOs, or CIOs. So people who are in the decision management system, for them it is going to be very much useful, business intelligence. So business intelligence is nothing but it's a technique for transforming data into information. Okay, that information is going to help us in making quick decisions. See, business intelligence is nothing but it's a set of techniques and tools for the transformation of raw data into meaningful and useful information for business analysis purposes. Here see, BI technologies are capable of handling large amounts of unstructured data to help identify, developers and otherwise create new strategic business opportunities. So what is happening with this business intelligence? It is going to be helping us in making the better decisions, quick decisions. So it is nothing but set of techniques and tools for the transformation of raw data into meaningful and useful information for business analysis purposes. So these technologies are capable of handling large amounts of unstructured data to help identify and develop and otherwise create new strategic business opportunities. So in making the better decisions, quick decisions, BI is going to be useful for us. So there is a difference always between data and information. Okay. Normally data is what exactly? It's a raw material for analysis. Data is always related to transactions or events. Once data is analyzed, it's considered to be meaningful information. You collect data first. Whenever some event is taking place or whenever some transactions are getting done, at that time we collect data. So once data is analyzed, it is considered to be meaningful information. Simply if you collect data, there is no use with that. But once you collect data and once you analyze that, it gets actually full meaning there. So simply if you collect data, there is no point in that. There is no point in simple collection of data. But once you collect data and once we analyze, it becomes actually meaningful data. So ultimately what we require meaningful data. Okay, so data is what? It's nothing but raw material for analysis. But once you analyze data, it becomes actually some information. So data has some meaning, information is having full meaning there. Data does not contain full meaning, whereas information is having their full meaning. So like this, you have a difference between the data and information. So here, to perform the required analysis, we can use MSBI tools. So Microsoft provides some tools to transform our business data into information. Okay, we can use these tools with the Visual Studio IDE. We can use those tools with the Visual Studio IDE. So now for the data transformation tools or with MSBI tools, we use SQL Server 2013 I mean, we can use the SQL Server 2014 and we use there the Visual Studio 2013 with the help of that we can do. Now, prior to this 2012, with the SQL Server 2008, it was called as BITS. BITS stands for Business Intelligence Development Studio, but now renamed to SQL Server Data Tools. We call it as SSDT now. We can call this as actually SSDT here. Okay. So whenever we talk about database, normally what is database? Database is nothing but organized collection of data. The data are typically organized to model aspects of reality in a way that supports processes requiring information there. So database is nothing but organized collection of data. In the form of tables, we normally collect data. So data are typically organized to model aspects of reality in a way that supports processes requiring information. So next thing is what here, DBMS. DBMS stands for Database Management Systems. These are specially designed software applications that interact with the user. So other applications are database itself to capture and analyze data. A general purpose DBMS is a software system designed to allow the definition, creation, query, update and administration of databases. So all these come under DBMS. You can define database, you can create required data structures in that, you can query data, you can update data, and you can administer the data with the databases. This comes under basically DBMS. One more word what we use is ETL. ETL is nothing but extraction, transformation and loading. You have tools there. ETL means that it takes the data from various sources, from various locations, maybe in a different data format. It may be text, or it may be SQL data, or it may be XLS. It can be different types of data, and we store the data into a destination that's called as data warehouse. In the ETL, what we do, we extract, we transform and we load data. Extraction meaning is what? First of all, you go to the source, from source you retrieve data. Then after that, into meaningful form, you need to transform it. Sometimes you may have a dirty data. Dirty data you need to clean and you need to transform the data into meaningful kind of thing. Then after that, we will be loading into the databases or data warehouses or destinations. So this process is called as here ETL. What exactly ETL is? Extraction, transformation, loading. To what extent this is finished here for us? Okay. So what exactly the ETL operation is here? ETL means it takes data from the source, from various sources, from various locations. They may not be in the same computer, that may be a different computer, it may be in different form, data may be in different format. So you can retrieve data from different sources, from different locations, that may be in different format. Then after that, what we do, we transform into one particular format. Then after that, we can be loading it. So in that process, even we need to clean the data. Sometimes you get dirty data, the data you must be cleaning. So all these are involved in the ETL operations. ETL means what? Extraction, transformation and loading. So in the case of SQL Server, we use SSIS to perform such operations. You have one more tool called as Informatica. Probably heard about that, Informatica. So using Informatica also you can do same kind of thing. You can even perform extraction, transformation and loading operations with the help of ETL also. Apart from that, you have Oracle Business Intelligence tools. With that also, we can be doing it. See, data can be extracted from homogeneous or heterogeneous data sources and transforms the data for storing it in a proper format or structure for querying and analysis purposes. Whatever data is available, the data you need to transform into some structured fashion. So for that purpose, we use their transformation part of it. So once the data is transformed, what we do, we load into the final target. We load into final target, that's called as loading. So ETL operations, first of all, we are going to do. So ETL working model, how that is going to be, it may be SQL data, SQL server, or it may be Oracle, or there may be flat files, or they can be Excel files, or they can be XML files, they can be other. All these come under sources, we can say. Using ETL, what we do, first of all, we retrieve data from any of these sources. Then after that, we can be transforming them. That means what? You are going to restructure data which we read from the different sources and put into a new structure. Then once you put into new structure, the structure you are going to save in the, whatever data you have there, that you are going to move into the destination. So that is called as basically data warehouse. The destination can be called as data warehouse. You put into data warehouse. Then after that, you can be performing OLAP or you can be performing there. You can generate reports from that, or you can be mining data. We call it as data mining. All these you can perform with the help of the here MSBI tools. So therefore we have here three different tools. The first tool is what? SSIS, SSIS and SSRS. Okay, we have three tools: SSIS, SSIS and SSRS. These are going to be three different tools available for us. So what exactly SSIS can do for us? It's going to retrieve data from different sources, then transform and try to put into data warehouse. Okay, once you move data into data warehouse, from there you can be forming the OLAP cubes. OLAP is nothing but online analytical processing. So with the help of the OLAP, you can be making cubes there. Multi-dimensional cubes can be made. So once you make cubes, you can be analyzing very quickly the data. Okay, from the data warehouse, what you do, you can form cubes. Once you make cubes, you can be analyzing data. So analysis can be here. You can be generating ad hoc reports or query. You can be making reports. You can be making their dashboards. You can be making their KPI, key performance indicators. All these you can make with the help of the SSIS, SSAS and SSRS. So all these commands are basically the MS SQL Server, MSBI data transformation tools, or MSBI tools in general we can say. We have ETL operations with SSIS, then analysis of DB with the OLAP. You can generate reports with the help of the SSRS. You have to be very good with the SSIS as well as with the SSRS. Seldom you will be working with the OLAP. Okay, but mostly you need to work with the SSIS as well as with the SSRS. So SSIS is what? It's a ETL tool from Microsoft. Its integration service here. Integration services is a platform for building high performance data integration and workflow solutions, including extraction, transformation and loading operations for data warehousing. We can process the data from various locations and various formats and save the data into a centralized repository. That is nothing but a data warehouse, or it can be data mart. You can say it as a data warehouse or data mart. Data mart can be part of the data warehouse. It can be a subcategory in the data warehouse. Okay, for making that, what we have graphical tools and wizards for building and for debugging the packages. Okay, for debugging and for building packages, we can use the graphical tools there. So with SSIS, SSAS and SSRS, we can do the business intelligence related stuff. Using SSIS from different sources, you can pull data, you can transform that into a common format, and you can load into destination. It's nothing but data warehouse. Once data is available in data warehouse, you can analyze with the help of the SSIS. You can form multi-dimensional cubes there. So once cubes are made, you can be analyzing them. So with the help of the reporting services, you can generate reports, you can make dashboards there. So like this, you can perform various things with the help of the SSRS. SSRS basically means for generating reports. SSIS is for analyzing the multi-dimensional data which is available in the data warehouse. Then SSIS is for integration services. It is transforming, extracting and loading data into destination. So for that purpose we use the SSIS. These three tools are going to be very, very important in the case of MSDT, SSDT, or we say this as MSBI data tools. Is it completed? Okay. Now click on that twice. This is basically, minimize this window. This is basically installing the SSDT BI tools. Preeti, you also install in the same manner?
Yes, sir. I extracted and came to the install.
Shravan, have you started downloading it? Hello, Shravan.
Yes, sir.
Started downloading this SSDT BI tools?
Yeah, tonight I will download it, sir.
Okay. Then what about SQL Server 2014? Have you configured that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is setting up the SSDT BI tools. Just wait, it comes up.
Okay, sir.
So understood these concepts? What problem is this? Okay, click on OK. Set up failure. Click on OK.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Yes, requires. Now click on this here. So some it's highlighting something, blinking something on the taskbar. Can you click on that?
Yes, sir.
Requesting. What it is requesting exactly? Some permission is it requesting there? You need to, I think. Yes, click on OK. Click on OK. Click on OK. Fine, no issue. No, 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 no. Click that. Click on OK. Automatically it removes later on. Don't cancel.
You want me to cancel, sir?
No, no, don't cancel. I am saying mouse pointer is
Okay.
over the cancel. That's why don't cancel. I am saying move the mouse pointer from cancel. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Accidentally, if you click on that, it gets cancelled. Preeti, is it getting installed in your system?
I tried with this, sir. At one stage, it asked to add features to the existence instance.
Yes, yes, yes. Wait then.
I tried with that and it failed, so it's
1 minute.
thrown as the duplicate.
See here what to do exactly. Comes up. Just a minute.
Sure, sir.
Okay. In the bottom. No, 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 no. Don't do anything now there. So continue with this.
Okay, sir.
Now click on next. Click on next here.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. It performs. Here accept the no. I accept the license terms. Don't check the second one. Don't check it. Click on next.
Okay.
Okay. Select the first one. SQL Server Data Tools Business Intelligence. Yes. Now click on next. What is this? You try to
This
copy
is
something. No, no, you cannot copy like that. Cancel that. While
okay, sir.
something is in process, you were trying to copy that, I think.
Oh, Okay.
You cannot do like that. Minimize this, cancel this one.
Sure, sir.
Let it be continuing.
Okay, sir.
Are you getting the screen, Preeti?
I'm getting the different screen, sir.
Okay. So once this is finished, we look into that. In the feature installation, you need to check those things. Okay, so from the SSIS, using SSIS, we can be retrieving data, extraction, transformation will be loaded into either data warehouse or data mart.
Sir,
So,
in
yes,
this installation type, whether she is going with the new installation or adding to the existing installation.
new installation that is.
Uh, what happens, sir, if I try with an existing one?
Try what's happening, just see in that.
I
You need to
tried with the
choose.
existing instance and it is showing as a duplicate data structure or something.
You need to choose one. I think existing installation, then server instance you need to choose. Proper server instance you need to choose in that. You need to choose. Is it asking for any? We just wait. After this, we do with that.
Okay,
So with the ETL operations, whatever data we retrieved, we transformed and we move it to either data warehouse or data mart. So this data warehouse or data mart we commonly use for reporting and business analysis purposes. So this is basically the output of integrated data from multiple sources and stored into a centralized repository. So when you talk about data warehouse or data mart, it's nothing but it's a centralized repository. Data is integrated from multiple sources into the centralized repository. The data warehouse stores the current and historical data. In this you contain both current data as well as historical data. Both you find in the data warehouse. So whenever we put into here a central repository, it can be easy to generate reports. Okay, you can generate reports, you can perform predictive analysis and compare the reports. So it's very helpful for the top level management to take the quick decisions about the business. So here that is basically data warehouse. When you talk about data mart, it's a small part of data warehouse and indicates only a single part. For example, you have a data warehouse in which you have sales information, finance information, some administration. So in such case, in the case of the data mart, either it can be only sales information or finance information. Only single part we take and we refer it as data mart. So this is going to contain more summarized information. It contains more summarized information. So data warehouse or data mart are nothing but they are the terms we use with the business analysis purposes. So data warehouse contains different types of data. It may be sales data, it may be purchases data, it may be finance data. All of they are contained in that, and all these are saved in the central repository. From different sources, we collect data and put into data warehouse. So data warehouse may be containing different parts of data like sales you have, purchases you have, then similarly finance you have, administration you have, human resources you have, all they can be different data. Employees information all can be different data. But further you can divide that into data marts, finance can be one data mart, sales can be one data mart, then administration can be one data mart. Like that we can be dividing into smaller units, they can be called as their data marts. So we manage data in the form of in the data warehouse or in the data mart. So we integrate data into these data warehouses or data marts with the help of the SSIS. Now the role of SSIS is going to be this is basically converting two-dimensional data into multi-dimensional data model. It will help us in multi-dimensional analysis, in finding out key performance indication, then scorecards, slicing, dicing, and drilling down functionalities, and it offers you better performance and security. So these features you have with the SSIS there. So SSIS basically converts a two-dimensional model, its OLTP model, into multi-dimensional data model called as OLTP. There are two models, one is relational model, other one is going to be multi-dimensional model or dimensional model we say. We have a relational model and it's going to be dimensional model. In that relational model, data is going to be in the two-dimensional model we have. But when you take here dimensional model, it is going to be having multiple dimensions. It is called as multi-dimensional model. We call it as OLTP. Sorry, OLTP is having here two-dimensional. So when you take this particular, multi-dimensional model, it is called as OLTP multi-dimensional. OLTP two-dimensional can be converted to OLTP multi-dimensional there. So in that process, it uses different schemas like star schema and snowflake schema. With the help of that, it can be done. The advantages are going to be this: you can analyze multiple dimensions, you can find out key performance indicators, you can create scorecards, you can be slicing data, you can be dicing data, you can drill down. All these functionalities are available there, and it offers you better performance. Okay, we have one is OLTP, other one is OLAP. Normally OLTP is what it is going to be. It's going to be two-dimensional model. So what happens in this? It stores the current data in the production environment, and this is called as here operational database. OLTP is called as operational database. So using SQL Server, you are making some databases. They are nothing but operational databases. Okay, so it stores the current data always in the production environment, that is, and it is not exactly time variant. From time to time, data may change in that. When you look at the OLAP, it is going to store historical and current data from multiple locations. It can contain both data. So, but this is what here time invariant. That means from time to time, it does not change data. See, OLTP performs all DML operations like creation, updation, reading and deleting. You can do with the help of the OLTP. But when you look at OLAP, it performs only read operations. So OLTP operations, always they are available here. So in the case of OLAP, flexible access to data. Then similarly, OLTP is normalized database, and in the case of OLAP, it's denormalized. We have only fewer tables, so therefore it is not normalized, denormalized only. In the case of OLAP, we don't follow strictly normalization. In the case of OLAP, so OLTP is what here? A normalized database. In the case of OLTP, what happens? Data will update frequently, but when you look at OLAP, periodically data may be changing there. But in the OLTP, very much regularly data gets updated. In the OLAP, periodically from time to time, the data may be getting changed. So like this, you have here OLTP databases as well as OLAP databases. So OLAP is nothing but data warehouses can be called as here OLAP databases. Is it completed? Almost come
No,
to
sir.
end.
Yes, sir.
Shweta completed that one? Hello, Shweta?
I think it's completed, sir.
Okay, no, but
No,
it should
sir.
close.
Hold on.
It has to close automatically itself. You
Yes, sir.
cannot close
It has
that.
to close. Yes, sir. I'm waiting for that.
So I think configuring everything. CPU 32 action. No, it's still configuring. It ends anytime.
Okay, sir.
Is it really takes that much time, sir, or it's stuck anywhere?
So it takes time because you need to configure all these things properly.
Okay.
But there is a problem with the adding the tools to existing installation. The, the installation package is having some problems. So that's
Yes,
why you
that's
may
the
be
one.
getting errors. When you try to do with the existing installation, it's giving problem. So try to go with new installation. That's better always.
Okay. I tried with the existing one, sir,
No,
and
but
at the in the
yes,
last stage it's shown as a
that's what
duplicate
it's
file.
giving some error. So the
Yes.
package is having some problem. Start with the new installation. That's better always.
Okay. Can I proceed with the new installation, sir?
Yes,
Then?
new installation. You proceed with the new installation.
Okay.
Okay, I think it is now finishing. For you, it started, Preeti, installation.
Yes, sir. It is in the installation progress, sir.
Okay. So in the end, it takes little time. Don't think that it's not responding. It's responding, but it takes little time. Once it completes, you can start working with the SSDT tool. Seven. Okay, you are downloading later on. See, you need to look into these things. Meanwhile, whenever you want to work with the dimensional model, you need to work in these things. Data warehouse related stuff. So whenever you talk about data warehousing, there are certain concepts we need to understand. Very first thing is dimensional data model. See, dimensional data model is most often used in data warehousing systems. We don't have up to 3 normal forms in this. It is totally different from the third normal form. It is commonly used for the OLTP systems. You take the third normal form, we use for the OLTP systems. First normal form, second and third, 3 normal forms we use with the OLTP. OLTP stands for what exactly? It is relational database model. So there we use OLTP systems we are going to use there. So in the case of OLTP systems, it's going to be up to 3 normal forms. Up to third normal form we use there. But in the case of dimensional data model, we don't use up to third normal form. Okay, here what happens? The same data would then be stored differently in a dimensional model than in a third normal form model. Same data may be getting here redundant. Data can be getting redundant in the case of dimensional model. Okay, so to understand exactly dimensional data modeling, you need to understand few things like what is a dimension, what is an attribute, what is a hierarchy, then what is a fact table, what is a lookup table. These you must be understanding. Just pay attention, please. In the case of dimension model, we need to bother about the dimensions, we need to bother about attributes, we need to bother about hierarchy, then fact table, lookup table. So these are going to be very, very important. First of all, look into a dimension. What exactly a dimension is? Dimension is nothing but a category of information. Category of information. For example, take a retail outlet. What are the different types of category of information available in that? Suppose you go to retail outlet. What is the category of information available in that? Category of products is available for us there. Okay, similarly, we can get products information also there. We are going to get different data based on the date and time we get there. So depending on the customers we can get. So all these can be called as different types of category of information. That means what what category products are sold more and more, you can find out. What products are sold, I mean, what is the sale of the given product on a particular day, you can find out. Similarly, on the given date, what was the amount total collected, you can find out there. In which location actually we had maximum sales, you can find out there. Similarly, so like this, you can have category of information. So they can be called as dimensions. Customer is a dimension, product is a dimension, category is a dimension there. Similar location can be a dimension. So even salesman can be a dimension. Like that, we can get category of information from that. Category of information we can get, that is basically called as a dimension. So when you take retail outlet, what are the different dimensions possible there? A time dimension is available. Similarly, a category dimension is available there. A product dimension is available for us there. A customer dimension is available for us. All these can be called as different dimensions. So dimension is nothing but category of information. One of the dimensions is what here? A customer, a category, a product. These can be called as here a dimension. Then one more thing we use here, attribute. Attribute is nothing but a unique level within the dimension. For example, take time dimension. So under time dimension, what can be the different attributes available for us? Normally, when you take a time, what can be the different attributes available for us? It's completed. Click on OK. Shweta, close this now. Click on OK. Fine. Click on.
Yes, sir.
Let it finish. In the bottom, you have click on OK again. You have one more window in the bottom. Click on OK. Can you focus on that?
Which one, sir?
In the bottom, see. Okay.
I think she can't access it.
Yes. Click on OK there.
Okay.
Now click on close. Close this window here. While you are setting up application, do not change the folders from one folder to another folder. Don't move. Now minimize this.
Sure, sir.
Minimize this. Now come to the program files. So here, all programs expand.
Yes, sir.
You must get actually now SQL Server 2014. Expand SQL Server 2014 there. No, expand that. Expand the tab. Here see SQL Server Data Tools for Visual Studio. You have third one. Click on that.
Yes, sir.
Run as administrator. Fine. This opens for you the IDE for developing the SSTD tools application. This is MSBI applications you can develop from here. You can develop 3 different types of applications. One is what? SSIS based applications, SSAS based applications, SSRS based applications you can develop. Now, as I was saying, we have a dimension. Dimension is nothing but category of information. And when you look at the time dimension, I was talking about time dimension. So, within the dimensions, you can have attributes. Attribute is nothing but a unique level within a dimension. For example, take time dimension. What can be the different attributes in the time? Preeti, what dimension? What attributes are possible with time?
Sorry, sir?
For example, take time dimension. In the time dimension, what attributes you can have in that? Year can be an attribute, month can be an attribute, day can be attribute, day of week can be an attribute, month name can be attribute. Okay, similarly, the hour can be attribute, minute can be an attribute, second can be attribute, each holiday can be an attribute. Okay, so is it Christmas can be attribute, is it a New Year day can be attribute, is it a weekday can be an attribute. So like that you can have number of attributes. So they are going to give you unique information on that. They are going to give you unique information. So like that when you take time dimension, you can get. Now what happened here? We opened the 2013 shell integrated. This is nothing but it is a platform now. It's an integrated tool. With the help of that you can develop SSIS applications, SSAS applications, SSRS applications. Now we are discussing about the dimensional model. So when you look at dimensional model here, first of all dimension. A dimension is nothing but a category of information. It can be time dimension. So in time dimension you have attributes like the month is an attribute, day is an attribute, week is an attribute, the weekday can be attribute, a year can be attribute, a quarter can be attribute. So like that you can have different attributes in that. Similarly, we have a hierarchy. So the specification of levels that represents relationship between different attributes within a dimension. For example, you have a year. Year can be divided into quarter. Quarter can be divided into month. Month can be divided. The hierarchy is what exactly? Year is containing quarters there. Quarter is containing a month. Month can be containing day. Like that, you can form a hierarchy in that. So hierarchy is what exactly? It's a relationship between the attributes of the given dimension. Correct?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
following this? Are you listening on this one,
Yes, sir.
Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm listening,
So
sir.
when you look at hierarchy, in the case of hierarchy, you have here different attributes. One attribute you are going to relate with another attribute. Year is related to quarter, quarter is related to month, month is related to day there. So the hierarchy is something like this here. It is a relationship between the attributes of the given dimension. Okay, next thing is what here? You have a fact table. In the case of fact table, there is a one more word called as fact table. A fact table is a table that contains the measures of interest. Measure is nothing but numeric quantity we can say. For example, take sales amount can be a measure there. Quantity, how many products are sold can be measured there. So that is stored in the fact table with the appropriate granularity. We have here appropriate granularity, with that we are going to save it. For example, sales amount made in a store in a particular day. So the table is going to contain in such cases three columns. One is what date column, second thing is store column, third thing is going to be sales amount column. Like this you can be maintaining information. So when you look at the fact table is going to contain the measures. Measure meaning is what which you can measure. It is quantifying things actually. You can quantify things with the help of the measure there. For example, sale table you take. On the sale table, on the given date, so how much it is going to be. So it can contain here three columns. One is what here? The date column, store column. One more thing is going to be amount column. You take certain retail outlets like say Walmart. They can be having different locations. So on the given date, under given location, how much quantity is made, like that you can get information. That comes under basically fact table. We can call that as fact table. Similarly, we have a lookup table. The lookup table provides the detailed information about the attributes. For example, lookup table for the quarter attribute would include a list of all the quarters available in the data warehouse. Okay, so lookup table is going to provide the detailed information about the attributes. For example, we have a lookup table for the quarter attribute can include list of all the quarters available in the data warehouse. Each row may have several fields, one for the unique ID that identifies a quarter and one for the additional fields that specifies how the particular quarter is represented on a report. Something like Q1 2001 or Q1 2002. So like this you can be having there. So therefore you have an ID followed by a value there. That is basically lookup table for the quarter. A dimensional model includes fact tables and lookup tables. Fact tables connect to one or more lookup tables, but fact tables do not have direct relationship to one another. You cannot have any relation among the fact tables. You take a fact table you can connect with a dimension table. You can connect a fact table with the dimension table there. So dimensions and hierarchies are represented by lookup tables. Yes, Shravan? Hello, Shravan? Funny?
Yes, sir.
You're saying something?
No, sir. I'm fine.
Okay.
Actually, I was talking to Savan, sir, something.
Okay. So whenever you look at the lookup table, a lookup table provides the detailed information about the attributes. So, for example, take quarter lookup table. The quarter lookup table may be containing information related to an ID, followed by other thing is what other information. Other information like when the quarter is starting, when the quarter is ending, what is the name of the quarter, which you may be printing on the report. So like that, other information also can be available within the lookup table. So one fact table cannot be connected with another fact table, but a fact table can be linked with the lookup table. When you take a fact table, you can link that with the lookup table there. So fact table contains only the quantity in that. Measurable quantity you contain in the fact table. That measurable quantity you can refer with the lookup table there. So lookup table can be called as here dimension. This is called as dimension table. Fact table can be a fact table. A dimension model includes fact tables and lookup tables. Each fact tables connect to one or more lookup tables, but fact tables do not have direct relationship to one another. Dimensions and hierarchies are represented by lookup tables. Attributes are the non-key columns in the lookup tables. In the lookup tables, we have the attributes. They can be called as here non-key columns. What is key column? That can be primary key column. But attributes are going to be non-key columns. So whenever we design here data models for data warehouses or data marts, we commonly use star schema or snowflake schema. We can use there either star schema or snowflake schema. With the help of that, we do it. So just try to find out information on this. These are going to be different terms. I am saying there a dimension, an attribute, hierarchy, fact table and lookup table. More information try to gather there. So one is what? A dimension, an attribute, a hierarchy, a fact table, a lookup table. Then one more thing is here star schema and other one is snowflake schema. To understand OLAP, you need to know those things. Without that, you cannot understand. Preeti, installed in your system or is it in progress?
It's in the progress, sir.
Okay. Now, Shweta, one more thing you need to do. You need to download now AdventureWorks
Okay, sir.
TW Data Warehouse.
Data warehouse.
So what you downloaded was only that was OLTP. OLTP meaning is what you have just relational tables in that. So that is up to third normal form. They are normalized. But now you try to download this AdventureWorks Data Warehouse database.
Okay, sir.
So that you need to download and you need to configure with the SQL Server again. That means you need to attach with the SQL Server. So even here AdventureWorks DW Data Warehouse is going to be a relational model only, but it contains dimension tables and fact tables. When you open easily you can understand what are the fact tables, what are dimension tables in that. Now let us continue with this. Now click on the file here. We try to create now the SSIS packages here. SSIS is going to contain here a solution first of all. Just a minute. Shweta, just a minute.
Yeah,
Here
sure.
if you look in the left side, right side, you find a solution explorer. A solution contains a project. Okay, a project contains multiple packages in that. Package is going to be independent executable unit, we can say. A package is going to be independent executable unit that can be called as normally a package. So whenever you look at the solutions of SSIS, a solution may contain multiple projects. And when you take a project, it may contain multiple packages in that. The hierarchy is what? You have a solution. Solution contains projects. Projects contain actually their what? The packages. Solution you have top level. In the solution you contain projects. The projects may contain their packages. So like this you organize things. SSIS packages you can create either by using this SSDT or you can do from the SQL Server SSMS also. From there also you can create the SSIS packages. But using this SSDT, we are trying to make it now. So now here you have Solution Explorer. With the help of in the Solution Explorer, it can show you the solution name. It can show you project name. Under project, what exactly packages you make, that can be available there. Now click on the file here. Click on the file. Now click on the new here. Click on the new. Then click on the project here. Click on the project. Give a name for this. Try to give a name here. So what type of project this is going to be here? Just 1 minute. On the desktop, you try to make a folder. In that folder, try to keep. Don't put somewhere. So first of all, go to desktop. On the desktop, try to create one folder. Call it as MSBI. New folder, call it as MSBI. Rename that, make it MSBI.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now go to the Visual Studio. From there, try to make it. Click on the file. Then say new. Then this is going to be here a project. So 1 minute. What are the different templates available to you in this? Under business intelligence, you can make here analysis services projects, integration services, reporting services. You can make 3 different types of projects. Please pay attention on this. One is what? Analysis services, integration services, reporting services. So which one you choose from this?
Integration.
Integration services. Select that. Now here, go with the integration services project. Very first option you choose from there. Here, 1 minute. You try to put a name here. Try to put a
Sure.
name. So put some name there. My first SSIS. My first SSIS. Then after that, click on the browse. Don't click on the OK. Click on the browse.
Yes, sir.
So go to the desktop. There you try to choose the MSBI folder. Yes. Click select folder. No.
Yeah, 1 second, sir. Yes.
Click on select folder. Now click on OK. It's going to create event directory for solution. I told you to configure the TFS. Have you configured TFS? Have you downloaded and configured TFS? Okay, now what is happening in this? You can get like this. So dismiss this window here. Dismiss get started SSIS, you dismiss the window there. By clicking on close, here getting started SSIS, you get a small window in the left side. Close the window, Shweta. Yes. Now when you start this project, you are getting some interface this way here. What the interface is containing for you? In the right side, you get first of all a solution explorer window. This can give you what are the available things in that. You have a hierarchy here. First of all, a solution name. Then you have a project name. Under project, you have here some package. By default, it's creating here package.dtsx. Just a minute. So whenever we look at the interface here, you find different parts in this. One is menu there. In the menu, you have file, edit, view, project, build, debug, format, SSIS, tools, window, help. Okay, just below that you have a toolbox. On that you can find different tools. With the help of icons, they are getting represented. And when you come to the right side, what is happening here? What you are getting here is you get a property window, a solution explorer window, and just below that you have a property window. It is showing the package properties. In the bottom you can see project properties. Project properties you can get in the bottom. Okay, and the solution explorer is containing here hierarchy of solution here. So first of all, my first SSIS is solution. Even the project also is going to be same thing. So inside this you have a packages. What is the package you have there? Package.dtsx is getting created. If you want to rename package, you can rename. So package is going to be independent executable unit in the given project there. The given project solution, independently it can be getting executed. If you want to rename package, you can rename that. Want to rename package? So you can rename this. In the bottom you have see rename. You can put different name there. First package you can put first.dtsx, or first you put just first.dtsx. This is the first package you are creating. Click outside. So package we have renamed. That's fine. Then here in the left side you find one SSIS toolbox. It's going to show you various controls available for us here. So SSIS toolbox is showing you different types of controls available for us. So you have different types of controls like this data flow task. We can say this as a task here. Execute SQL task, analysis services, processing task, bulk insert task, data profiling task, execute package task, execute process task, expression task, file system task. Like this, you have so many tasks in this. These can be called as here different types of tasks. FTP task you can perform, script task you can write some C# code and you can execute, send mail task you can send an email from this, a web service task you can get connected to web service, from there you can retrieve information, XML task, and apart from that it's containing here some containers. Now what you have is default container, a for loop container, for each loop container, sequence container. So like this, these can be called as SSIS tasks. The important task in this is going to be data flow task. Using data flow task, what exactly you do? You can perform ETL operation. Okay, we can perform here ETL operation. And in the center of the screen, what you have actually drawing editor. Here you can drag and drop things. You can drag and drop things. You have tabs like control flow, data flow, parameters, event handlers, and package explorer. So you can explore package with the help of package explorer. You can even have event handlers. Different events can be generated. You can handle events. You can make different parameters. Parameters we can pass among the packages. From one package to another package, you can send the parameters. Similarly, you can come into data flow tab, or you can be working with the control flow tab. And here you can have two different types of parameters. Parameters within the project and parameters within the say package. So in the case of the project parameters, among the all packages of the given project, the parameters are available. But whenever you take a parameter of project of a package, only in that package is available. You can create parameters at the project level or at the package level. So if you create in a package, only in that package the parameter is available. But when you create a parameter at the project level in different packages, it can be available. So this is what exactly it is called as here drawing area, or you can say this is editor area. Here you can drag and drop different types of controls available in the SSIS toolbox. You can take different types of tasks, you can drag and drop them, then further you can configure them. And apart from this, you have here connection managers. You can get connected to different types of data sources. You can get connected to different types of data sources with the help of the connection managers. Now go to desktop. Go to desktop
Yes, sir.
and create there one folder called as input files. Create a folder called as input files. They try to create an input file. Inside that, try to create an input file. Okay, open that open that folder. So launch Notepad. Launch Notepad here. Notepad. No, not like that. Don't do from there. It is wrong doing like the text document. Launch Notepad. You can launch Notepad by clicking on the start button. So go with the Notepad. On the top you have Notepad. Already seen there. Okay, so here try to create like put a column name, comma you put, then followed by here write subject 1, comma subject 2, then write subject 3. Okay, then after the like this you make it. So press enter key, try to input some data into this now. Put few names and few subjects. Don't put in single quote. Here in the file it's not required. Don't put in the single quote. Please pay attention how we are going to perform data transformation in this PC now. It's not maths. Subject 1, you try to put marks in that. Try to put some marks. No, I'm talking about marks. Try to put some marks in that. Yes. Press enter key, put next line. This file is called as what exactly? Comma separated value file. You are separating values with the help of comma there. Okay. So try to make few candidates fail also in that. That means by supply less than 40 marks. Some 10 rows data you try to make in that. Okay, one more row you enter. After that, save this as input marks. Huh? 4 5 కొడుతున్నావా అంతే మెలుగుండదు becomes problem. Save it now. Save as input marks. Save as input marks.csv. It is don't save as text document. In the bottom you write it as all files. .csv. No, don't save like txt. Save it as csv. In the bottom you select all documents, all files. Yes. Now save it. Save where exactly? Not on the desktop, but on the folder, output files folder, input files. Yes, open there. Try to save it there now. Okay, close. Now input marks is created. This is CSV file, comma separated value file. You can open using Excel also, that one. Using Excel also straight away that can be opened. It's called as comma separated value file. Now come to the SSIS package. First of all, in this what you need to do, you need to translate, you need to transform data from one format to another format. Again come to desktop.
Yes, sir.
So here create one more folder called as output files. One more folder. No, not here. Create output folder on the desktop again.
Folder, okay, sir.
Folder you create. New folder, but not part of the input file. There. Write it as output files.
Sure, sir.
Output files. Okay. Now here what to do? Inside this, open this. Create one more text file. It should contain in this the student name, then total marks and result. Create one more text file here. So CSV file again you create. That should contain only, okay, that should contain only, first thing is what? Name, comma result, comma total. Then save that file as result dot, that much only. Don't put any results there. Just save it as, not that. No, why you are opening that?
No, sir. I'm looking for name, sir.
No, you don't put any name. You don't do anything like that. Just close it. You're not going to put any names in that. Just save the file, that's all.
Yes, sir.
Save as result dot in the output folder. Go to the output folder. On the desktop it is. Result dot not txt, CSV file again. Make CSV file this one also. Yes. Choose from there all files. So go with the output files. Now save. Close this one also. Close. Don't keep the file open.
Close, sir.
Yes, you need to close.
Okay.
Always you need to close the file once it is finished. Now come to the SSIS package. Come to SSIS package.
Yes, sir.
Now in the SSIS package, you need to perform now data transformation. In the input file, data is available to you. So using this package, now you need to read data, you need to get result, you need to get total, and result and total you need to put into another file. So we need to transform now data from one source to, we need to retrieve data from source, then we need to transform, then we need to save it in the output file. So for that purpose, we use here data flow task. In the left side, can you scroll up? In the left side SSIS toolbox you have seen left side. Okay, left side.
Yes, sir.
Scroll up in this. Okay, drag and drop now data flow task in the drawing area. Drag and drop in the editor area. Just drag and drop. Yes, you got it. Change the name for that. There you have data flow task. Click there. Just click in that area, not editing. No, no, no.
Oh,
So
I
don't
I have to
close.
close this
No,
one.
no. Click on the control flow. Click on the control flow. Just you have a tab. Okay. Just
Yes,
click
sir.
on the data flow. On the data flow, you click like that. Yes. Click there. No, no, no. Here on the
Here,
tool, I
sir.
am saying, not there in the tool. In the bottom, you drag and drop. Click there just. Not two times, just one. Now change
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay.
Right there, student result. Student result finding. Result finding. You put a name like that on the given. This is data flow task. Save it. Now come into data flow tab. Click on the
Yes, sir.
data flow tab there. You have a tab, second tab. Click on the data flow tab. You can be jumping into that.
Okay, sir.
Now here what you should do, you should be retrieving data from the input file. So for that purpose, you need to create first of all connection managers. You have here connection managers. Right click on the connection manager here in the left side, in the right side, sorry. In the right side, you have connection managers. See in the bottom, my project forums connection managers SSIS package,
Yes, sir.
not there. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about there. In the solution
In the
explorer,
solution explorer. In the solution explorer.
Okay. Yes, sir.
right click on that,
Yes, sir.
new connection manager.
Okay.
So you have different types of connection managers, different types of data you can connect. But this is what exactly flat file. Click on the flat file here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, click on add.
So if it is Excel, I need to select the Excel, sir.
Yes, yes. Now try to put a name on the top. You have a flat file connection manager. Student input marks, you put that. Student input marks. Student input marks. Okay, there's a name. Then here, just a minute. Don't do anything here. You need to select the first of all file. Click on the browse. When you click on the browse, go to the input files. On the desktop, you have an input file folder.
Yes, sir.
So open that. Open that folder. Here, select all files. See text files available here. Select all files.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Select input marks. Click on open.
Yes, sir.
Open that. Now when you open on this is fine. Here come to the columns. What columns are available? See, click on the columns, showing you these columns for you. All these columns are
Yes, sir.
available to you there. Click on the advanced there. Go to advanced and click on the advanced. So
Okay,
it is
sir.
showing you subject 1, subject 2 like this. Click on the subject 1. What type of data this should be here? It is not string data, it's integer data you need to put there. Data type is what exactly? String dt underscore str you have in the right side, see?
Yes, sir.
So click on that, click there, you get a drop down. From here we need to choose different types of data. Take it as 4 byte signed integer. Yes, take that. Similarly, go to subject 2, use again float 4 byte signed integer. Take subject 3, say it as 4 byte signed integer.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you made like this. Okay, click on OK. We created now a connection manager. It's for input file. Now try to create one more connection manager for output. Same flat file connection you make for output. Click on that. Again connection managers. One more connection manager you make there. New connection manager. So this is again flat file. Yes. Click on add there. Write it at the top in that place. Result output. Again choose browse here. So this is what output folder from there you need to pick that file. Here choose all files. Okay. Select it,
Yes, sir.
result. Click on open. Now what is happening? Go to columns in this. Once again, see, look at the columns. What columns are available to you? These columns are available. Go to advanced in this. Here try to choose data types. First thing is name is fine, result is fine, that's string data only. When you take total, you have to change it to different type of data. What is the data?
4 byte
Yes, 4
signed
byte
integer.
signed integer you can take. So click on OK there.
Yes,
Be
sir.
created. Now come into here left side, you have sources. You have sources there. You take expand other sources in the bottom. In the bottom you have other sources. Expand that. From here drag and drop file source, flat file source you take, drag and drop that. Move a little bit towards left side. You move a little bit towards left side that. Yes, move towards left side. So try to change name for that. Instead of having flat file source, try to put some name. So what name you put there? Student,
Result, sir.
student marks input. Input. Okay.
Sir,
Now
the
this you
file
need
name
to.
is saved as student input marks, sir.
No, that's fine. That is okay. It's only external, only for our appearance
Okay.
notice. We are not
Okay.
putting the file name there. Now click. Click on that twice. 2 times you click on that control
This one, sir?
on that. Click 2 times.
Yes, sir.
It's opening like this. So this should be what you select the flat file now. Go to flat file. Connect the file from that. So try to select a result output file is available there. Try to choose here student input marks. Click on that. Okay. Now this is going to be columns. Click on the columns there. What columns are available to you? Like this you are going to get columns. Now click on OK. So next thing what you do here, you take the, see you are getting marks like this. You need to get result here. You have to get result. So for that purpose, you drag and drop one derived column. Go to the derived column on the top. You have a derived column. Yes, drag and drop on the to the right of the given control there. Okay, derived column this is. Now select the write it as new column creation. New columns creation. New columns creation. Result and total. Result and total. Result, give a space, result and total. Give a space, creation, result and total. And total. Like that you put. Okay. Now for this, where is the input? Input should be coming from the student's marks input.
Student.
Click that. Click on that. Take the blue color line, map to the new column creation. Onto that you map. Go, you map like that. Now that is mapped. Fine. Open the new column creation results total. Click on the 2 times. So here what is happening? What are the columns available? See there. Expand the columns. Name, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3 are available there. Now you have to get here derived column name. First write here result. In the bottom under derived column try to put result.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, result you put there. Then here in the derived column place, that is fine. Expression, come to expression. See, expand these functions here. So miscellaneous mathematical functions, string functions, null functions. So can you expand the operators on the top? Yes, operators, expand that. So scroll down there. Okay, fine, that is. Further scroll down. Okay, you don't have anything like that, fine. Here you put in the expression, come to the expression,
Yes, sir.
IIF you put, IIF, start the bracket, here write subject 1 greater than or equal to 40, give a space, 2 times logical and. See in the C language how you use logical and operator, try to put that. Yes, give a space, subject to greater than or equal to 40. Then again put 2 times ampersand, subject 3 greater than or equal to 40. Here what you do in the beginning, you have IIF, you remove that in the beginning. You remove IIF in the beginning. Okay, the bracket also you remove in the beginning. Here after this, after greater than or equal to 40, put a question mark. Put a question mark, then write in the double quotes, pass, close double quotes, then put colon, then write it as fail in the double quotes again. Now colon, I'm talking about colon. Semicolon, under semicolon you have the colon. Colon, you put shift and colon, not the pipe symbol.
Shweta, double dots on. If clear, press shift and semicolon button.
That one. Then double quotes you put again, double quotes, in that you put fail. Close it. Now click outside somewhere. What happens? See, will it show any error? It is correct. There is no error in that. What exactly it means? You are performing some logical operation there. When subject 1 greater than or equal to 40, subject 2 greater than or equal to 40, subject 3 greater than or equal to 40, result is pass. Otherwise, result is fail. Correct? We create a new column called as result. Create one more column there. Where you create one more column, under derived column, you have one more box there. No, just below result you click. Below result. Yes. Now type there, total. Here, come to new column, that is, add a new column. Under expression, try to put that now. What do you put in this? How can you calculate total? What is the formula we use? How total can be calculated? Adding the subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, that's all.
Addition, sir. Addition.
Yes, addition only. Subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3, that's all. Subject 3. Okay. Now click on OK. That's all. Completed. The component is not having any errors. Now you ultimately should save this data in the output file. Now scroll down and go to the other destinations.
Sir, how can we say, sir, there is no error?
See here it gives error. I mean it can show some error on the control itself. On the task itself you can get some kind of error then if there is any error. Since there is no error, so it's fine. Now take here.
So can you show can you show if error comes, how does it look like?
See, we run it. When we run at the time, I show you how error comes. Now take here other destinations, expand other destinations. In the left side, this is what source file. We have taken source. Now you need to send to destination. Here expand
under
completely. Yes. Scroll down. Now drag and drop here. Flat file destination. Okay. Now what you do here? Try to open the file. You created 2 files. Here first of all put some name there.
Result file, I guess.
Result file. Student results you can say.
Okay.
So this you need to map with the, yes, you need, no, 1 minute. No,
Okay.
first of all you need to map this with the file. With the file you have to map that. With what file? Open that again. Now when you have error like this it shows, correct?
Yes, sir.
Click on the 2 times now. Click 2 times on that. Yes you say. Click on yes. So here first of all take the result output you are getting that. Click on the result output you are getting. Click on mappings there. That's fine. Mappings. You don't have anything like this now. Click on OK right now. Click on OK. Now the output of the new column creation result total, map it to the student result. Blue color you take and try to map. Okay, click now outside.
Yes, sir.
Now click on the student result now. Click 2 times on the student's result.
Yes, sir.
Now go to the mappings. Here now automatically they are mapped. Name is mapped with name, result is mapped with result, total is mapped with total. Correct? Click on OK now. Okay, click on OK.
Sir, 1 second.
Now all the errors they are cleared. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So now what is happening? From the input file, we are taking into a new column. Here we are deriving a new column. In that process, we create some data, required data. Then after that, we are saving it to flat file here. So automatically everything is happening here for us. Now what you do? Execute this. Click on the start here. You have a start. Click on the start there. You have arrow in the left side. Yes. Click on that. No, not that. Click on the arrow. Not that. Just to the left of the start button. You have a start. A green color arrow you have seen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that one. Click on that. Just a minute. It runs. Showing you everything is success. Operation is success. 10 rows are reading from the input file. 10 rows are transformed. 10 rows are getting saved in the result file. If you go to result file and if you open, you get the result in that. Go to desktop and see the file. Open with notepad.
Yes, sir.
You getting result? So automatically it's calculated for us. This is nothing but here, ETL operation. Extraction, transformation and loading. We read data from the flat file, then we transform and put into output file. So working with MSBI is going to be interesting in fact, when compared with the boring SQL Server. So SQL Server, but behind the power, behind it, the power is with SQL Server only. That is going to be a little bit boring. This is going to be quite interesting. So with the SSIS, working with SSIS, SSIS, SSRS can be a little bit interesting when compared with the SQL Server. So what we have done here, we have taken input file, we transformed and we are putting into output file here. Understood these steps here?
Yes, sir.
Funny, understood
But
this? Yes, Shweta.
But it's like confusing,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Why confusion? Where confusion it is?
What folder, when to open, that one, sir. If I practice, I'll get
Yes,
it, sir.
with practice only you can overcome all these difficulties.
Yes,
Preeti,
sir.
you understood this?
Yes, sir. I understood it.
Yes. Shravan, have you followed it?
Yes, sir. I'm following it.
Okay. So, further we do tomorrow, further we are going to explore, but meanwhile we need to work with SQL Server. That is going to be very, very important. SQL Server is going to be important. You need to practice with queries. So, even administration of SQL Server you can do from here. Many things with SQL Server you can do from here. So, but you need to practice. Today probably I set you some set of queries, what you have to do. So, try to work on that. On the adventure works, you need to do more and more. Because a lot of data is available there. Different types of queries you can write. On queries you can get command. With SQL Server, with MSBI, you can be performing these integration kind of things, ETL operations. With SQL Server, you can become database developer, and other one is administrator. So like this, there are many ways actually. The number of ways you can utilize the tools. So it depends on you how you are going to utilize all those things. And apart from that, you try to look into the data warehouse concepts. I told you data warehouse, then what is a fact, what is a dimension, what is an attribute, what is a hierarchy, then what is the star schema, what is snowflake schema, you need to find out, what is the data mart in that. Okay, so how it is, you need to find out all that information also.
Okay, sir.
So tomorrow we meet. We'll be working from tomorrow onwards more and more on the.
Sir, I have class tomorrow, sir. I may not be available for class.
Okay, but see, Friday holiday, what is happening funny? Entire week is getting, rest of the week is getting affected this Friday. Saturday and Sunday also looking like that. Anyhow, after discussing with,
Sir, are you free, sir, tomorrow?
tomorrow I can, every day I'm free in fact.
No, sir. Can we have some doubts session or something, sir,
Yes,
tomorrow?
we can have.
Okay, sir.
So we don't
Okay, sir.
conduct normal class, but we can have session, the doubt session tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We'll come at 9, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.